Wow. I have not done a live like this before. I have not done a full moon conversation like this before, but feels like if I were to do what I normally do, which is write up a newsletter for us around the full moon energy, that I would be missing a whole heck of a lot. So I'm doing this for all of the women who are part of rewilding, all of the women who are not part of rewilding, and you're just kind of wondering, how the heck can I ritualize this full moon? How can I get into this full moon? How can I work with the energetics of the full moon? And how can I open up to the insights of this full moon? So I want to make this short and sweet, so it's not one of my normal lives where it's like 30, 40, 50 minutes long and we're doing a workshop in our Facebook group. I want to do short, straight to the point, and give you as much as I can around the full moon and working with this. So the full moon that I'm talking about, in case you're not watching this live and you're watching it later, is this August 15th full moon in Aquarius. It is such a soul purpose, passionate, fiery, love-filled, heart-centered full moon. So I don't want to talk a whole lot about the astrology. I don't want to go into astrology lingo, but I want to share practices, I want to share tips, and I want to share rituals around this full moon. So some people are feeling that it's bringing up agitation or frustration, which can also look like excitement and joy and passion, or it can look like activism. So it can almost also look like, I'm so angry that the planet is in the state that it's in, or I'm so angry that we're still abusing the feminine. Things like this are coming up to the surface loudly. But here's the thing that I want to share with us is it can be showing up in many different ways. It can be showing up in dreams. It can be showing up in little conversations that trigger the hell out of you. It can be showing up in an article that you read and you just this fire rises. There's a lot of planets in fire right now. Including Mars and Venus. So you can kind of feel that masculine, feminine polarity, the dance, relationship, love, heart, sex, all of creation. Think about that. Don't just think about sex, but think about sexuality. Think about what sex is. Sex creates. It is our creative nature. It's expression. It's also like base chakra, second chakra type stuff. So that's really prominent right now. How it's going to show up for you is something that you're going to have to make time for, or reflect on, or journal on, or just if you're on public transport and you've got 10 minutes, get quiet, go in, really feel or really think to yourself and reflect, what's been loud? Like, what's agitating me? What's pissing me off? Those are all beautiful, beautiful, beautiful markers. The what's agitating me, what's uncomfortable, what's got me fired up. And then feel into that. That's deep wisdom talking. It's deeper wisdom talking, given the energetics that we're in, given the doors that are open, given now we're post-eclipse season and we're in this Aquarius full moon. This is social change. So giving self that space to really feel into what's opening, what's arising, what's being shown. And then second is allowing yourself to step into a place that blows up the box. So blowing up social norms, really stepping out of comfort zones. It's also what an Aquarius full moon is. And this is also why we can sometimes feel so uncomfortable in this energy of like, I'm just being pushed. But the push, when we can get clear and when we can really come into alignment with it, that push is a soul-centered push. With Venus conjunct the sun at the moment, it's a heart-centered, soul-centered push. So really feeling into, how can I create an open space? How can I be in this open space? And the question becomes, what's being shown to me? What's being shown, right? We just talked about that. And then it's what's being shown. How can I come into alignment with this? What's being shown? How can I come into alignment with this? Do I have to step out of my comfort zone to come into alignment with this? What do I have to do to come into alignment with this? I did this post on Instagram for us, and it was around this full moon, and I think I labeled it the lover, or no, I labeled it the rebel, the lover, and the change maker. And really, those are archetypal energies that are really loud and really prominent, is the lover, the rebel, and the change maker. So if you feel into those things and make that space and make that time for this moon, who cares if it's not even about the moon, right? Don't even get all astrological. I don't care if you don't believe in astrology. Make that time in that space for yourself. Feel, get real. What's pissing me off? What's agitating me? What get real. It is also about get real. What is it? What is it that's got me roaring or fired up or pissed about my life, about the bigger picture out in the world, about what it is that you're here to do. Vesta is a part of this. Vesta is all about our inner flame. Vesta is all about bringing us into alignment with our purpose, deep soul purpose. And so that's another part of the reason why it's such an alignment with our hearts, our deepest heart's desires, and our purpose is kind of a moon. So that's all I got for you. Wanted to keep it short and sweet. Kind of like doing these lives. Don't know if we'll do it again. Just felt super right to do it for this particular moon. I'm super grateful to the women on the Facebook Live, super grateful to the women on the Instagram Live, and then super grateful to all of you who are on the replay later or in our Facebook group or part of our community or part of our newsletter in some way. I will be sending out a little bit about the full moon in our email too, so if you're not a subscriber, feel free to subscribe, rewildingforwomen.com, and you'll get a little bit more, just a little write-up that I'm going to do about the full moon too. So that's it. Huge love to you all, and happy full moon.